Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to NCAA 25 Dynasty mode with the L7C with the Buffalo Bulls. We are here, week 11, 5-4. The last 3 games of our schedule so far just haven't been good. We have not been the same team. Like, look at this. L. So we need to bounce back here. We got 3 more tough games, honestly. If we could win out and be, what? 8-4 on the season. If we can finish 8-4, we can do something maybe. And we beat a top 25 team in Oregon State if they're still ranked. I don't know. Let me send this out real quick and we will get started here in a second. Team-wise, man, we got some things to work on. Let's see. All right, let's get this started. They got a good defense. Sure. Cool. Let's get into it.
Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Buffalo Bulls.
CPU games never go great for me. We know this. Let's see if we can turn the table.
Joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Bulls will kick it away to start.
Starting off on defense, that's good. We always like that.
On the move.
It's like getting the ball in the second half, getting the second opportunities.
We're
We're going to be locked in like last game because I think that's the only time I really actually play super good. Well, I don't know if I say super good, but the only time I play good.
He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard too, so good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back.
I read the scout report, said let's run on this team, and let's run hurry up. Okay.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Gaps.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh
I
center
hate
down.
teams that go hurry up. This makes everything a lot more difficult.
Give to the back.
Good shit.
He's
Off
dropped
the
behind
edge.
the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Catch in the middle. It's Hernandez. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking down the middle.
Bro, he ain't catch that.
And a big gain. And they've
Always
got it on
against
the
me, bro.
46.
They catch some
The Cougars
bullshit.
have this offense rolling.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion
There it
percentage.
is,
If you're a
moving.
3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the
Make a
ground
play.
incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
Only press and then just move some people down and hope.
They'll try to pick it
Come
up
on,
the
oh, we
ground.
was there. We were fucking
And
there.
game tackling on this dude
Oh
is
my
a good
goodness.
idea. They needed it, but he still got
They
the
do
first
not
down.
want me to succeed at all.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout.
Touchdown,
It's fine.
Washington State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and
Just
he didn't
stay
even do that.
focused.
They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Signing
So it
like
arrived
this
there
some
of
bullshit.
84
This game
yards.
pisses me off so much.
And they finish things off with a scoring
It's full of
toss from the
shit.
33. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bulls offense has its first opportunity of the day. And both of these teams have anchors in the middle that you build your defense around.
And everybody just seems to look to these two guys when there's a big play on the field that needs to happen, right?
They're making all the calls. They're making sure that they're in the right spots, run, pass, getting everybody organized, and they do it at a high level.
They believe
Stevens ain't
in
make a
game,
block.
got 6 before he stopped at the 23. 6-yard pickup
I'm watching
on
you,
1st
Stevens, on
down,
this play.
leaves
You
it
better
with
make a
2nd
block.
and 4. Leaves it with the running back.
He made 2 blocks.
And
I
they
could have
make
got
the
past that
tackle, but he
2nd
has
level.
plenty for the 1st down.
I respect it.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be
Good catch.
sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it
I
up.
thought I could take off a
Sophomore able to
road.
wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their
All
last
right,
game,
let's
they
fucking
got
go. Let's
sacked
do
4
this.
times, lost the game.
Let's
So far in
fucking
this
do
one,
this.
they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better
They're
job
not blocking for
communicating,
me.
giving their QB time.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him that loss a week ago. Called on
Fucking
just
sneeze.
once.
Oh,
Here comes the
good thing I
Wazoo
muted y'all.
offense onto the field again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern
We gotta get
college
this ball
football.
back.
That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Washington State going quickly. From the gun, the ground game.
come on.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Let's get off this field.
They
Let's get
line
off this
up, and it
field.
is a long way to the sticks from here. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Feeling some heat. Couldn't find a man and just
Good
had
shit,
to
good
throw
shit,
it
good
away
shit.
to
Let's
avoid
go,
a negative
defense.
play.
Good shit.
Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
All right.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down.
I can't buy a
And he
fucking
was hit
time.
just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked.
Yeah, it's
right there on
it's
the
gonna be a
incomplete throw.
fucking
They've got to find a way to do a better job up
night
front
for
protecting
him.
this guy,
He
or
can't
it's
fucking
going to
block.
be difficult to put up points.
Hard in the backfield. It's
Shit.
Morrow.
This
And
team is
he's
fucking.
not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They bring the
Barely got
pressure,
the
and that
fucking
was a
punt
miss
off.
hit. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out
Surprised that
last
wasn't
time,
hit,
David. They'd
man.
like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put
Let me lock
something
in on
together.
D-line against the
Yeah, David,
computer
bad
real quick.
execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Wants to fire on second down. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs.
Almost.
That is going to
We'll get
drive
there.
this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone.
I'm gonna make him feel me
This
now.
defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a pleasant recession.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the
Come on, make a
routes,
play,
see the
somebody.
ball in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Got it in the middle, it's Hill.
Let's go.
Oh, it's on the ground.
That's the play we needed.
Defense
Deion
just
Crawford.
cradling that fumble and securing
Good
it.
Shrimp.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch. But
Good
guys, you got to
Shrimp
secure the
and
ball
McCune.
and put it away. The
Good
play's
pickup
not
on the
over. Give the
fucking
defender credit for knocking
recovery
it
right there.
loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Defense making plays. Love when we first force turnovers. Let's get back to some run.
The Buffalo
See what we
offense
can
headed
get,
back
bro.
to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3
No
and out,
blocking.
sometimes that puts your defense in a
No
bad
one wants to
spot.
fucking
You gotta get a
block.
drive together here so you
Everybody
know
just
where
want
the
to hold
defense is
hands
I
and
just think,
fucking
David,
be
too
stupid.
predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense
I
on
don't
their
even
heels.
care, bro.
They
I
got
don't even
nothing
care
on the
no
last
more,
play.
bro.
It's 2nd and 10.
Alright, cool.
Trying play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
What can I
Get the
do?
quarterback off the spot. Make him flush.
I'll
from
see
the
what
pocket.
I'm working with
Put
right
a good
now.
hit on. Check, check,
Catches.
check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB
Doing everything to make this more difficult
Defense
for me.
did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught
Oh,
over the middle.
thank
It's
goodness.
Stevens. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
Got a first down.
Well, look, that
Wow, look
wasn't
at
a
that.
touchdown, but that was a
Miracle.
massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome
Another.
job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Great job by the offense being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage. I got to hit those tight windows, make those precise passes to get those big plays.
He'll throw it.
Drop.
That incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After misfiring, it's second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down at the 39
First
after
down.
a pickup of 10. It'll be a first
Say a
down.
Suzuki home run.
Here's this offense
plug
with
my
a fresh
headset.
set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Gonna take a shot.
No, okay. Alright. I shouldn't have done that. That made me feel a little bit better. Take it.
With a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has.
Alright, end of the quarter 7-0. I mean, not bad. We gotta still clean up on some stuff. We gotta get some offense going on. We gotta score here. Let's see.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
They can really be aggressive after that last play.
What's good, Byron? I'm gonna try.
The play action fake.
I'm gonna try.
They're trying to get to it.
Had him, but I really ain't had.
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
I see the block and fail.
Smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the.
What am I doing, bro?
Stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again, looking for a productive play on first
We
down.
lose. I ain't got nobody to blame but myself.
The give to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. And the Cougars will hustle to the line. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Makes his connection.
Y'all gonna feel me.
Finally pulled down,
Come
but
across
not
that middle.
before moving the chains for a first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket?
Finally got to the quarterback. Shamar Riser Presley. About time I get to say your name. Ain't done nothing in a minute.
And he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the
Another one.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
No,
Man,
not
this
the
guy is just starting
yes.
to take this game
Got
over.
another one.
Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify
Shamar
where this
Riser
guy's
Presley.
lining up.
You see
They
number
better
4
get him
Georgia
double
just
team
beat number
if they
5
can't
South
block him.
Carolina 40-37 on the bottom. 2 of them things. Let's play over top.
And whatever they did on first and second down,
Let's
don't
send
do that
Shamar
anymore.
again.
3rd and very long coming up.
Oh yeah.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
He just burnt them.
It's complete. A huge pickup. He's
95 speed.
touchdown.
Bro, like this team, man.
And once he found open space, the
Whenever I
big
get
Maxwell
some
Scott
hope or
played.
something and I feel good, like they just know how to make me feel like shit. This team fucking sucks. Oh my goodness, man. 3rd and 29. What happens? That's a little touchdown over the fucking top. All I ask y'all to do is play over top and not get beat over top. What happens? Get fucking beat over top. Sorry ass fucking team, bro.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the
I'm so
Bulls
pissed
offense
off.
can do. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14,
Good
you
catch.
kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better.
And the quarterback is
Everything was covered in the middle. I ain't want to throw it and throw a pick.
You don't want to see this trend
Took
continue.
fucking-
Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not
Good
give
fucking
their
speed on the
quarterback-
edge right there, Sperling. Making this a lot more manageable third down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a
Good
nice
catch.
positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing
look at the
that his
check
players
down.
were going to be able to execute.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Gets it out
Good
quickly.
catch.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Man, find your matchups you want. You got a slot matched up on a DB. I can take
Trying,
advantage of
Biggie,
this.
I'm
It's
trying.
So quick. Those are where you put your faster twitch guys that can win inside right
We
now.
can score here. We get the ball to
Win
start the
outside
second
right
half.
now, give it to
What
him.
are
Find
we
those
doing there?
matchups.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's second
All
and
right,
11.
second and 11.
He's looking to throw. Coming after it.
X.
That pass is
Just
in.
couldn't get it out in
They
time.
were fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a
God,
fumble
no
and
time in the
third
fucking
down.
pocket, bro. This
It's hard
team.
throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies, 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
This will
I
be
know,
an
man. I gotta win
easy
out.
drive,
And this
but a
team
great opportunity for the
ain't
defense to
making
get
it
off
easy.
the field. Stands in and takes the hit. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a
Y'all think I
fourth
can
down.
get a 57-yard
I
field
don't know
goal?
if the offense was expecting man coverage that
Oh, I
time.
got hella
Third
wind.
long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
That is no good.
Had to try it.
And after the miss, it's still a
Fuck.
14-point game.
We got some work, man. Let's get to work, team. Let's get to work.
They'll send the offense onto the field.
Defense, do something, please. I'm gonna need a pick six, fumble recovery.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has got
Here these
schemes.
fuckers go.
You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in
Come
the
on.
trenches. So here on offense,
This is
keep
Shamar.
running the football and show your dominance.
The Cougars headed quickly to the line. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage.
Fucking
That'll be
still
enough
at
for
the middle
first
kick
down.
real
They'll
quick,
mark
bro.
it at the 48.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're
Like,
one of the
still somehow
25
managed to let
best
the
in
fucking middle get
nation at
open,
getting
bro.
first downs, because they can pick them up in a
2-minute
variety
warning.
of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking to take a shot.
Good
That one
fucking
falls
hit.
incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the misfire, now on second down. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Finds his back in the middle.
Oh my gosh, what am I doing?
He's open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He makes a
They're
catch.
hoeing me.
Works his
Y'all
way
can't
to
even
the
say they ain't
41
hoeing me there.
They'll have it first
That was
and
just straight
goal.
hoeing me.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in the game, more or less in the first half.
This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. Wants to go up top. They're bringing heat. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch except the ticket holders.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
Thank goodness.
Incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. And that will extend the lead even further.
We gotta score. You get ball to start second half, which is good, but like
always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back, and the returner will be knocked down. Time's dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake on 1st down.
I got no time. Pass interference? PI?
There's a lot of early contact there.
I'll take
the
it.
Defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
One more snap coming before halftime. Going up top on 1st down. They get to him as he throws.
I have time.
Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Yeah, y'all remember what happened last game.
Looking to scramble. He'll turn it loose out to the right.
PI.
And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why that receiver
Let's go.
By the defender. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop.
Let's try and get another one real quick.
He wants to throw. Steps away to find some room. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
PI.
He took a shot
I wanted another
on the
one.
final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here.
2 quarters, man. We're down 17-0. I mean, close game. We just got to get something going on offense, honestly.
And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball.
All right,
if this
man, we gotta
defense
clean
wants
up
to
the second
actually
half.
come back in this
Let's get
one,
into the second
they
half.
better hide his cleats.
North Carolina 9-0.
Ready to boot it away to start the 3rd quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
I looked
Not
away.
a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Now the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
One of the things I love about this defense. They just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
QB sneak, tush push. Good old tush
And the Bulls
push.
are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and
catch me.
run.
You can't catch me. You can't catch
And
me.
he sprints to the
That boy
end
too
zone.
fast.
Touchdown,
That boy
Buffalo.
too fast.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good
Michaels.
defense, you feel good
Touchdown.
about it.
Let's go.
Take away the pass,
Ugh.
what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down.
He got out of
just
that pocket.
shows the speed,
That
basically
whole right
becomes a
side
running
was
back,
butt naked.
Takes it all the way to the house and makes your defense
Helps
look
having a
silly.
rushing quarterback. Dual threat. I always got to remember that. Because what's going to save me in these games was what? 50-something yard touchdown?
Ready to try the point after.
He's been sacked so many times, he only got
And with the extra
40
point, they close to
yards.
within 10, down 17-7. And for a quick update,
Yeah,
let's go to
yeah,
Kevin
he had the
Connors in
burners
studio.
on. He was tired at the
It's
end, though.
happening
I
in
ain't gonna
college
lie.
football. We've got eyes on it. Check this out. Hawaii is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in Honolulu deserve better than this. No excuse ever.
Oh, I
for
wanted
this
that
kind
ball.
of clunker. They're trailing by 17.
Hurt, we got to
to
get another
Toledo.
stop right here on
Any
defense,
great
get the ball back.
developments in
We
this
got,
one,
we got
we've
something we
you
can talk
covered
about
with
there.
the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the big fella. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Cougars want to move quickly.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first down. They
Get off
throw
the
the football
field.
and get first down. So much balance. That's why they're the number 2 offense
Holding.
in all of college football and
Come
getting
back.
first downs. They are
So,
so
blocking
good
the back.
defense.
Okay. I'll take that.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
We gotta get a
First down
stop.
for
Like,
the
our
offense.
defense, man, it's just poo.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's still running after the move.
Come on, hit the fucking ball
He's
out.
almost housed it. Finally dragged down at the 32.
These cats are so
Runs in,
fucking
headed to the line with another first down.
bad sometimes.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can
Why are they
change
so
the game
bad,
in
man?
one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Wazoo eager to pay off this red zone trip. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And that's a live
He
ball.
fumbles out of bounds.
And they put it on the
I wish
deck,
that was
but
into
he
the
gets out
1
of
yard
bounds
like
to
spot.
avoid the turnover.
I don't know why I called
Timeout
time.
by
Ow!
the defense. It's their first of the
I
half
like
as
the
they'll go to
formation
the
that came out.
sideline and try to make adjustments.
But I didn't really need to call that timeout.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And how about that? That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here. Bowing their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. 2nd and goal now. They get the big stop.
Trying to punch it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1 yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1 yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
All things considered, he's
Hold him to a field goal?
lucky to be back to
Good
the
goal
line
line
of
defense if
scrimmage.
that's the case.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Smashes into
Good way to
the
hold him to
yard.
3 defense.
And now the lead is
I'll take it.
extended to
I'll take it. We can score again. I'll take it.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and
Let's
now the
lock in.
defense will try to shut him down. Looking for an alley from inside his own
Ran
10.
into my own fucking
He was
team.
hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Last time they had it, they took it
This
down
is where
the
we
field
are
for a
explosive.
touchdown. They can build some confidence
let's
that they
go,
can
let's
go
go.
back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for
There's
offenses to
nothing
find
there.
themselves as the game goes
Nothing
on.
like.
They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that
No
place
blocking.
where you're like,
Fucking
okay, this
middle,
is an
like, what the
advantage of that.
fuck?
They clearly found that dude. They scored here. We're in for a ball game.
Not a single
Great job
fucking
of
block.
contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Zings it complete to the right. And an explosive
Good shit.
play has him on the move, and he gets it
Good
all the way
conversion.
to the 48-yard line.
I love it.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's got room. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. The Bulls are on the move. The give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Makes the grab. It's Stevens.
He ain't had a
There to
move.
make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. I don't think he was the primary receiver on the play, but when you get that
He was the
open,
primary
you
receiver.
become the
No one else
primary
there.
target.
You ain't lying. And a great job. Credit to the quarterback.
Fucking hit that edge, boy.
You want to go to first. He sees him
Touchdown.
wide open, delivers the strike.
Oh
That's
my
the guy you
goodness.
should hit. The guy that's open. Don't get
Dude.
hung up on that first guy all the time.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the catch. They
There we
make
go.
the stop at the 2, but he's got
There we
enough
go.
to give them a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground.
Driggs
for
Mosa
first and goal.
gets it done.
And he takes
All right,
it
we
to
got
the
ourselves a game, y'all.
touchdown, Buffalo.
Got ourselves a
The
game.
offense shows some life here. It cuts into the
Good
lead, but
fucking
that's
shit, team.
And
Come
man,
on.
they needed it.
We back in
They
this
had to have
defense.
something to go right.
We get
Slow
3 and out,
down.
put the ball back,
This is
score
a
again.
Great start to get back in this ball game.
about to kick it off.
Last year we lost on heartache. It was the field goal heartache that we lost last game. So we're going to be smart in field goal situations and watch the kicker and shit like that. Because, I mean, I can't afford another heartache like that.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field.
Y'all remember last season.
Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can
Yes.
leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area.
Let's go,
Get out
Jamar.
this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones
sneeze.
that run the ball the best. So let's see.
All right. We're back.
A bit more physical on this drive.
To the air, it's Mateer. Got his man quickly.
Good cut.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Hobbs.
Make him
So
fumble.
important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 32.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise
Holding.
that.
Gets away from one, finds room.
So we're not going to call the holding on the outside.
After a huge completion. Washington State going back to work on
Insane. Just going to ignore the hold. That was a hold. That was a whole fucking hold.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Oh, man. See if we can do it again.
First down
Oh,
to
shit.
start the drive after the break.
I just now realized that's not where we are.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Oh, my gosh.
And he will score.
That was just...
Touchdown, Cougars.
I didn't realize where we were.
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. That's his 3rd touchdown pass
Personnel
of the day.
issues.
The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no
All right,
answer. He's
good
been
shit.
on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
About to kick it away.
We gotta
after
score.
scoring
We gotta
a
score
touchdown.
fast. Fuck! What are we
That
doing?
one bounds through the end zone.
Who's coaching
It'll
this
be a
team?
touchback. The Buffalo offense
Fired
headed
as
back
fuck.
to the field. Line gets set. First down. Looking to move it through the air.
I had no fucking time.
Was too much. They
Like, I can't get any breathing room.
So now they'll try to
This
mitigate
offensive
that
line is
disaster on
trash,
second
bro.
down from the 15. Pocket starts to collapse.
I'm about to Shadur
And
Sanders
the
miss this
defense
fucking
gets
line,
loose,
bro.
bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And the defense
Like, I just
loves
don't get
being in
this
kind
shit.
of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another.
Much more manageable. 4th and
And
3.
Shore tackling there to
Ugh.
keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, he's got enough. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking for a productive play on first down.
No blocking at all.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Okay, I'm happy he just fucking hit that. Oh my gosh, right. We got
Incompletion.
a post and
Zone
cross.
coverage that time, and the
Post
quarterback, a
and
nice
cross.
job with his
Let's
eyes. He's
fucking
watching the
see.
quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break
Got
on
it.
it. He's able to break
Slide.
it up for an incompletion.
Not taking that
Picks
hit.
up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Not taking that
Nice
hit
job
at
by the
all.
QB, sitting back in
All
the
right.
pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide
Come
at
on.
the end. Don't take a big shot.
And
Caught it.
He's got it inside the 15-yard line.
Caught it. We're
Now
moving.
down to the
We're moving.
12-yard line. It's first down.
Audible. I don't like that play.
He's going to pass. Gets rid of it.
Ugh, good catch.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5.
I'm just
as the
happy he
offense
held on to
tries
that and
cash
it wasn't
in.
picked off.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
They was ready.
Nowhere to run on
I should have
that one.
audible. I felt the
Four on
need
the
to
carry.
audible, but I
And
didn't.
I think a lot of times when offenses run these
Need to find
counters, they're gonna
slants.
fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there and create a TFL.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead.
I don't know why I didn't just try and run it out.
You know they're passing the football.
4 down territory. I forced it.
To make the INT.
This is it all comes down to me at the end of the day. Forcing it like always. Like, it is fucking crazy.
Washington State has
Good drive
everything
wasted.
else in the offense
It was a
on
good
the
drive.
field. Man,
Great
what
drive.
a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create
We're-
balance.
I don't
We're run
fucking
and
know,
pass. No,
man.
when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense
Stupid
has
plays.
to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last
Stupid
drive he
fucking
had way
plays.
too much time.
Took just one play and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Quarterback on the keeper.
They can fumble.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Cougars are in the hurry up. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Finds his tight end.
All right, they're running out of bounds. Stop this clock. Pick six would be great right now. I'm gonna send some Shamar, see if I can get some pressure.
On third and
Nope.
long, he's going to have
Too much
throw
fucking
for it.
time. Fumble.
It's on the ground. Defense
Fumble.
coming up
All
with a
right.
Huge fumble recovery.
Defense
And he's
bailing us
brought down,
out.
and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt
Defense
this
bailing
away.
us
I
out.
get to run this
All
out.
right,
I'm gonna
come
win too.
on, please.
Man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks.
Pick.
And
Why is everything
Picked
underthrown?
off. Going the other way, and he's got room.
You just underthrew it. This quarterback.
Touchdown, Cougar.
Next time, oh, I got a +1 for this game of the week. Throw on the run is fucking. We're working on this throw on the run. Because this dude cannot fucking throw on the run at all.
Doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And that just might do it, man.
Like, what the
Offense
fuck?
Needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception.
We always
Takes it
just
all the
fucking
way
figure
back
out
just
how to
to
sell.
lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six.
Like, we ruined this for ourselves.
Running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Buffalo has it back.
You know what? At this point in the season, let's see what we got on the bench. Let's see what our secondary option is. Because I'm just curious at this point. What else do we have?
Well, the good news is they
What are we
threw a
missing out
touchdown
on?
pass last time. It was
What have we
just
missed
the
out on
wrong
all
team,
season?
Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback
I don't
now
have
on the
nothing.
run, still looking.
I don't have nothing.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw that.
If I had something to throw to, like,
the quarterback to
I
throw
would.
the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Works the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first
Let's see.
down.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding this receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story. And it goes
I have
a long
nothing I
way
like there,
in deciding
honestly.
who wins a football game.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Feeling the heat as he lets it go.
Ooh.
And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
I don't know how much I really like him. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like him.
You know, it's one thing to
Go
take
back
shots
to
early in the
forwards.
game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Whoa.
Bringing it back.
He did not just hit me with stick moves. He did not just hit me with stick work.
Going the other way, and he crosses
Computer is not trying to hit me with stick work right now. That's insane.
Defensive linemen leading the game, man.
They really don't want me to win. Hit me with stick work.
Trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
On the move at the 30.
Cut his legs for everything.
Big hot mollies up front.
At this point,
The offensive line paved the way for a big first down.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down.
we already lost this for ourselves.
Caught in the backfield.
Feel
It's
for this
Freeman.
team right now, man.
Getting so
Feel for Lamar
right
Spurley
away
right now.
on the
Moments
DB,
like
just
this, like,
seeing that initially,
no help.
pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory.
Yeah, we fucked up, boys.
Line getting set on second down.
Fucked up. Understatement.
Here comes the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Got the edge.
Touchdown, Wazoo! And the route is on.
Oh, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we're probably done for this season. I mean, we can't fucking. We got computer game again against Oregon State. No, I just don't know what it is with the computer, but like, I get it going too late, and then sometimes they fucking cheese me. I don't know why I took that out.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
He ain't gonna hear shit because it was me, the coach, who decided that.
Back to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positive. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Crumbled. Crumbled.
Bringing them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When
That's
I got
all
the
that
lead by
happened
a
when
couple
you crumbled.
scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm gonna rush the passer like crazy.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their
Announcers
way.
are low-key rubbing it in right now.
Foot on the gas. Keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns, and you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like,
Announcers really
"That guy
pissing
had
me off, I
12
ain't gonna lie."
touchdowns on the year." Well, 4 or 5
Cooking
of
me.
them might have been in this game.
The ball squirts
Oh,
through the end zone.
man.
That'll be a touchback. They'll
Times
bring it
like
out
this.
to the 25. Buffalo
I don't even
has
wanna
it back.
fucking
Let's
touch
see
it,
what the
man.
Bulls offense can do. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive
Oh,
late.
this is
Well, they ran
annoying
into a
as
buzz saw
fuck.
today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David.
You just
Jimmy's
get
in the
fried
drive
like
stages.
fucking.
They're just not as good as
just
the
got
opponent.
cooked.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Oh, he's going
I don't even know what I
down
was
the
trying.
end.
I was just trying to get away.
He goes.
We're gonna take this all the way down.
Will line up to punt it away.
There's no time for
Bring it
them to
out.
score
They
on
got
me
stuck in
again.
reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Checking my bets, man. That's the only thing that could probably make me happy right now. And if Drew Holiday can get some more points and assists, Josh Hart can get some points, that'd make me even happier. Same story for that one and that one. Drew Holiday, what the fuck are you doing?
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. A
Yeah, I tried to hit him.
fair catch is called for and made
I'm
just
mad.
across
My
the
team is
50-yard
ass.
line.
Ooh, this one's close. Need 2 points from Brown, 2 points from White, 1 rebound from Robinson, 2 rebounds from Tatum, and 3 from Towns.
This crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now
close.
they get to breathe a
We'll
little
see.
bit, Palmer. Nice
We
lead.
shall
This offense
see.
needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long.
Gonna walk out of here with an L, y'all.
Let's just ice this football game and take the W into the locker room.
Nothing new right now, you know?
Consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses,
We just
and
can't
as a
get it
result,
fucking
you can
going,
take
man.
their
I'm so
out
sick of
the
this
ring
team right
for
now.
most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done.
446
Listen,
on
I
us.
don't know what they do really
446.
well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good.
Run
You gotta
defense,
figure
I mean,
something
yeah.
out, but it's a long season.
Pass
There's
defense.
still a lot of room to find some
Cooked.
positive, Jesse.
Exposed.
Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
Offense
So
exposed.
you're saying there's a chance. I like it.
Don't get the ball moving.
Glass half full, Dave.
Get these
Listen,
niggas off my
I don't
fucking
think they can
screen.
fix
I'm
everything
hurt.
in 1 week. I think this team needs
I'll
to
look
go
at the
back to
stats
drawing
even though
board.
nobody
They need to
cares. I
focus
know
on
y'all don't.
one
This is so bad.
specific area of their football
Yeah.
game to try to improve on and get this thing done.
That's going to do
Bad.
it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, our entire broadcast
Good.
team, I'm Reese
Bad,
Davis.
bad, bad,
This has
bad.
been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Tackles. Woohoo. I mean, Shamar Riser Presley had a game. Let's give him that. But, like, everybody else, cooked. We're going to sim because everybody's done, I believe. That's supposed to be done. I could do a doubleheader. I could play Oregon State right now for y'all. But I'm not doing that. I'm tired. And this game's pissed me off enough for one day, and I don't need to be pissed off twice. Y'all don't need to see who's leaving my team. Hey, I got a player of the week. There we go. That's another +1. I'm going to do the throw on the run. Hey, that's a +2. So throw on the run. Okay, good. Oh, and we play number 13, Oregon State. Great. Yeah, if we can win, that's great for us. That's some good. We get a steal, but I mean, the way we've been fucking playing, I doubt it. Let's take a look at the conference standings real quick. I dropped tremendously. I just while I'm at it, let's look at the schedule for this week for the Pac-12 and the rest of the L7C. Washington at James Madison. Hawaii and Raging Cajuns, which will probably be the game of the week. I'm already just forecasting, or UConn and Coastal Carolina. We got UTSA and Ole Miss. We got Oregon State and Liberty and Toledo. So we got some games. Here's your players of the week. National. That's a +2 for you, Biggie. Heisman watch. Let's see who's on the Heisman watch. Brandon High. I'm telling y'all, he might win the Heisman. #1 right now. All right, Biggie. If you get a Heisman winner, you get a +5. I'm just letting you know that right now. Heisman winners are +5. Awards watch list, like if you get any of those awards, those are +2s for like the linebacker of the year, stuff like that. Here's a look at the top 25. 10-0 North Carolina leads the way. But that's going to do it for this video, you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe for more. There'll be some more of this stuff coming. I know y'all like to see me lose because y'all like to see me get pissed off.